What up, y'all? Another video today. And today, guys, I want to share some secret sauce with you guys. One of my favorite things to do, and this is how you actually implement a strategy that is going to get you results with your manifestations, with your self-development, with really you being able to influence your reality, right? Conscious reality creation, whatever the hell you want to call it. This is it. This is me sharing a process that has worked for me. Up to you guys to implement this. Again, this is I'm giving you guys the free sauce here. This is one of the things that's covered in my ebook. There's many different techniques, many different powerful things in that book. And I'm going to be sharing one of my favorites with you right now. So what is this? The mirror technique by Claude Bristol. Many people call this different things, right? Mirror work, people are calling it. Essentially what you're doing anytime you do this is you wake up and the first thing in the morning, you tell yourself what you want to believe about yourself. This may be something that you want to have written down. You may, depending on what area you're working on, right? Are you working on being attractive and magnetic to, your ideal partner or partners? Are you working on really getting that success with your business? Are you working on being a magnet to money, to wealth, to success? Are you working on, it could be your physique, it doesn't matter, right? Social media success, you pick what you're working on and you tell yourself emphatically, you tell yourself with conviction. What this really is it's like an exercise, guys. The way that I go, my approach to things is very methodical. And why not, man? I'm just going to embrace it, okay? I'm the person bringing logic to this discussion. Everybody else on YouTube is all just like la, 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 la. This is where you're getting drills. I'm going to be like your military drill sergeant, essentially here. You're going to tell yourself every single morning, it could be a list of affirmations. It could be a paragraph that you decide to write down to yourself about yourself. And you are going to emphatically declare that you are this person, that you are becoming this person, and that every single day, more and more and more, you are developing into this person. Why does this help as well? The growth approach, everybody else is talking about, you have to be from the end. Okay. Sometimes your subconscious resists that. So when you declare to yourself that I am becoming more and more like this every single day, my posture is becoming more and more confident. I'm becoming more and more aligned with the powerful person that I am. My body language displays this amount of confidence. This confidence just radiates from the depths of my being. And everybody that sees me, everybody that witnesses me, whether it's in person, whether it's online, feels that it is undeniable. And they essentially fall in love with me. They fall in love with me instantly. They want to know more about me. They're intrigued by me. They love me. They think I'm the man or the woman or whatever. They love me. But why is that? It's not just that they love me. It's because I love myself, because I know who I am. I know I'm this powerful person, and I know that every single day I'm becoming more and more and more that true core version of myself, that true version of myself that exists within me already, that is just tapped into that divine source energy, that is just outflowing positivity, outflowing value. And, again, guys, I'm just spitballing here, right? But you declare, it could be any realm. It could be that you're wanting, like I said, success with social media. It could be that you're declaring that you are building that chiseled physique, that you are becoming that radiant feminine goddess. You apply what I'm telling you to whatever you're working on, whatever area that you're working on right now. And you're going to do this for 30 days. You are going to watch how reality begins to reflect this back to you. Whatever it is that you're declaring, you're going to notice, oh shit, like these guys coming up to me at the gym just giving me compliments. Oh, all my girlfriends are talking about, oh, like what did I do with my hair? What did I do with my skin? It's glowing. You're going to start seeing signs and synchronicities because you are doing this at the very first thing in the morning. You are tapping into that subconscious, that theta wave, alpha wave brainwave state where your mind is receptive to the impressions that you're giving it. Also, why is this working? Again, like I mentioned to you before, you're using certain language patterns that I instruct you how to use exactly in the book, they're giving your subconscious no choice. Your subconscious cannot resist. I talk about this on many videos, guys. When you use humor, when you're playful, when you're kind of cracking a joke, your subconscious cannot resist the instructions. Why? Because you're being playful. You're using humor. You're not making it this heavy thing. So your subconscious is like, it's almost like your conscious mind is distracted by the humor. So it slips past the gatekeeper. The other thing is when you're using this growth approach and saying, I'm becoming more and more like this, Your subconscious doesn't have anything to really grab onto, or sorry, your conscious to reject it, to refute it. If you tell yourself every morning, I already have $10 million in the bank account, then your conscious mind might start being, hey, I don't know about this, bro. Might be like, hey, I don't know how we feel about this, my guy. I don't know if this shit real, bro. Like you kind of missing me with that shit. But you tell your subconscious, this is happening more and more for me. I'm becoming more and more magnetic. Everybody's wanting to buy my service more and more. I'm becoming more and more beautiful every goddamn day. Your conscious mind's like, shit, man, okay. Your conscious mind is like, shit, okay, if you say so. Damn. So, what's crucial about this, guys, like I said, in the book, I go way more in depth with this. But when you have these certain ways of speaking to yourself, where your conscious mind is no longer able to resist, and you do this day in, day out, every single day, you're going to begin to see momentum. You're going to begin to, your life, your reflections from the 3D are going to catch up to these declarations that you're making yourself every fucking day. You might even see results that day. You might even step outside your house right after you do this and begin to see reflections of it. That's how powerful this is. I've used this for many situations. I've used this socially. I've used this with sales. I've had success with this many times. And what I can tell you right now is you're going to have success with it. Like, leave me an email, please. Please do this. Actually do what I'm telling you right now for 30 days. And if you don't get results, I will personally Venmo you $100. But then again, I won't have any proof if you did it for 100 days or whatever, but you get what I'm saying, right? I might not actually Venmo you the money because I don't have any proof that you actually stuck with it. But that's how much I believe in it. Is I literally, if I did have proof that you did it and you literally told me, honest to God, I didn't get any results with this, I would literally be like, okay, here. Because every single time I've used it, and I hear people talk about this too, anytime anybody uses this technique, they get results because you're instructing your subconscious, guys. And the way that I'm telling you to do it, you're not going to get any resistance. This is stuff that a lot of people don't teach you. A lot of people don't tell you, how to speak to your subconscious mind so that it can't resist. But I tell you how to do that exactly in my book. And so people that have bought my book, they're having tremendous amounts of success. Why? Because I'm telling you something where you're virtually guaranteed to get success. There's no way that you can begin to speak to yourself like this, making jokes, using the complaining technique, like, oh my gosh, I'm just so fucking gorgeous. All these guys love me every day. They're hitting me up, every single way. Man, it's hard being me, right? I get stared down in public. Every time I cross the street, I got guys breaking their necks or girls breaking their necks, right? And you're making a joke about it. You're being light and playful about it. Much like people can't resist that type of energy, the universe can't resist that type of energy, guys. So what I'm saying to you guys is you take this, you apply it. I promise that you will see results with it. If you buy my book, down in the description, linked in the description below, you will get not only this, but precise instructions on how to use not only this technique, but all its best techniques I've found. I've spent years searching, researching, testing, trial, error, going through the subreddits, scouring these Reddits forums to see what techniques work the best, and personally using them myself, using them with people that I've worked with, and it's all there. That's the thing, is when you buy my book and you listen to the audiobook, there's also no excuse, right? There's no excuse for you to not have success with this because it's all laid out step by step. But if you keep watching videos and you're just like, yeah, that sounds good. Oh yeah, they said to feel it real. And yeah, it sounds good. I'm inspired for the next 30 minutes or the next day even. But you don't actually have a consistent practice that you're doing. It's going to be very, very sparse. It's going to be very, very hit or miss, the results that you get with this stuff. That was my experience, at least when I did this. Until I stuck with a disciplined practice, until I picked a process and stuck with it, that's when I began to get results with this stuff. Again, there's some high-level people. One person that comes to mind, her name is Sam, right? She's got this channel, The Soul's Playground. She's on some shit, man. You can tell the way that she's talking, that she's channeling energy and stuff. So if you go to her and she tells you, hey, and you buy her channeling book, which I actually bought her book, it's really good. She might have different advice for you guys. And that's great. Go with the coach that resonates with you, because I'm telling you right now, her shit works too. But this is the only thing that worked for me. And the other thing about Sam too is that she actually acknowledges action. She actually acknowledges taking action. All my favorite coaches on here, they all acknowledge that. it's Lucy, Dylan James, Elmer Locker Jr., any of the people that I think are actually, and like I said, sometimes with these coaches, you got to take the good with the bad, right? Sometimes you resonate with something that they're saying, but something else, you're like, that's not really for me. So it's up to you guys to decide and find who you resonate with, really buy their product, dive deep into it, and really practice their core teachings. Because the more that you're kind of just on YouTube, just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm just watching this for entertainment. Yeah, it'll feel good, right? You'll get the dopamine hit, but you're not really actually, you're not diving in a way where you're like, okay, I'm actually going to use this now. I'm actually going to commit, right? Like I said, the next 30 days, whatever it might be. And like I said, even Sam in her process, she talks about how she used to do this with tarot. She would practice. So what is that? Taking action. In order for her to learn how to channel, she used tarot cards to then develop this attunement with what is this saying to me right now, right? And so like, again, you may resonate with that with her. So go and buy her course, or go and buy her ebook to do it though. Don't just sit around consuming videos mindlessly, spinning your wheels here. Because I promise, I've done enough consumption myself. It wasn't until I actually committed to a process and certain techniques until I really, really began to see results take off with this. And I mentioned in a previous video as well, there's another creator on YouTube here that became very popular. I bought his membership. He's all like talking in his videos like, you are the technique. But what did I do? I bought his membership. Within his membership, he has techniques. I used them and I got a lot of success using his techniques. So again, do as they do, not as they say, right? If somebody's telling you, oh, there's no techniques, you go and buy their membership, and inside you find out, oh yeah, a lot of people are having success with this particular visualization process, or these particular affirmations, or this particular method. Then do it, and you will more than likely, like for me, like I said, I got crazy, phenomenal results using his technique. But again, on his main channel, on his public videos, he's saying stuff like, you don't need a technique. So anyways, guys, much love as always. I hope that this helps. If you guys have any questions, as well, feel free to email me. But right now, I got the book. The audiobook version is on a 50% off discount right now. If you buy the book and you hit checkout, proceed to checkout, you will be given the 50% off discount will be applied to the audiobook version. The great thing about that is that you can be going about your business. You can be doing your errands, going shopping, getting to the grocery store, in the shower, wherever you might be, winding down at night. Just keep that in your headphones, right? And your subconscious is going to absorb it. You're going to absorb all the lessons that I'm sharing with you. You're going to understand how the language, the way that you speak to your subconscious mind so that it cannot resist you, right? Your subconscious will then be forced to obey your commands, your will, because you're speaking to it in a particular way, which I show you how to do in the book. That being said, guys, much love as always. I hope that this helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video.